Let us discuss about the dimension of derived quantities. So derived quantities are those quantities that is based upon fundamental quantities, that is derived with the help of fundamental quantities, such as speed. Speed means distance upon time. Distance is nothing but the length of path, means length between 2 points is called distance. So the dimension of distance include only length, means it will be m0 l1 t0. So we may write here the dimension of distance upon dimension of time, and the dimension of time exists only 0 m0 l0 and t1. So the dimension of speed will be distance upon time, means m0 l1 t minus 1, that is here. Next we have density. Density means mass upon volume, and volume is nothing but its length into breadth into height, means 3 times multiplication of length, means L cube. So dimension of volume is L cube, dimension of mass is m. So its dimension will be m1 L minus 3 and t0. So in this way we may find the dimension of derived quantities. Next we have charge. As we know that I is equals to q by t. So I is equals to q by t. So from here we may write as q is equals to it. Although current is a fundamental quantity, but charge is a derived quantity. So q is equals to I into t. Q is equals to I into t. So the dimension of I will include m0, l0, t0, but a1 or I1 into t, means it will be m0, l0, t here 1 into फिर a1, and this is the dimension of nothing but charge. So but by just writing its formulas we may able to conclude the dimension of any quantities. Just write formula, just remember formula, and then find the dimension. For example, temperature gradient. Temperature gradient is what? Let us suppose we have a rod, and we start heating it from here, from one of the end. So there will be temperature difference everywhere on this rod. The region nearer to the heating area will be heated maximum, but the region away from this heating area will be less hot. So this difference in temperature may be called as temperature gradient. So temperature gradient is nothing but temperature upon distance, and temperature is represented in terms of k. So we may write as k upon distance. Distance is represented as L. So its dimension will be KL minus 1, which may be written as M0 L minus 1 T0 A0 K1, and in this way we may write the dimension of temperature gradient. Next quantity we have momentum. Momentum means mass into velocity, mass times velocity, and the dimension of mass is capital M. Dimension of mass is capital M, and velocity means distance upon time. Distance upon time, and the distance is represented as this t. Distance is represented as L, and time is represented as t. So mass into velocity gives us momentum, means m l t raised to power minus 1. So next we have electric potential or potential difference, which is V. We know that work upon charge, or we can say that energy upon charge, and work is nothing but force into displacement. And the dimension of force is what? Dimension of uh, force is nothing but mass acceleration, and the dimension of mass is m. Dimension of acceleration, the unit of acceleration is meter per second square, means lt minus 2. So dimension of force is ml t minus 2, and work is force into displacement. This is the dimension of force into displacement. So m L square T square, m L square T square, and the dimension of charge is nothing but we have calculated that m0 L0 T1 A1. So this will move upward and the dimension will be m1 T minus 1. Sorry, in work there will be t minus 2. There was t minus 2. So here we have t minus 3, a minus 1, a minus 1. In this way we may write the dimension of electric potential. So that's all for the day.